Pearson, our textbook, and we are going to be starting a memoir called Brown Girl Dreaming, and so we're going to be preparing to read that. The Prepare to Read tab is what you're going to be working here with. You also, it asks you to listen to an audio summary, which will just give you an idea of what you're reading, and I encourage you to listen to that. But as for your assignment, you prepare to read, you'll do the concept vocabulary. It will show you some different words that you're going to encounter, and when you open the activity, you will rank the words from most familiar to least familiar and input those definitions. And then you will do the comprehension strategy. Your comprehension strategy for Brown Girl Dreaming is creating mental images. So those are the pictures that are in our head as we read. You should always be envisioning what's happening as you read, and good authors make it really, really easy for you with that imagery and that sensory language we've been talking about and learning about. So, what it asks you to do for this comprehension strategy, and you are going to be annotating, you are going to read, give a first read to this passage, Brown Girl Dreaming. It says, notice the words related to colors and movement in these lines from Brown Girl Dreaming. Use them to see this scene in your mind. Watch the gray sidewalk grow darker. Watch the drop slide down the glass pane. So you can really see how she uses imagery, that sight imagery, so that you can picture those raindrops on the window pane, right? So as you read, you're going to use the annotation tool, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second, to look for words and phrases that help you create mental images. Use the annotation tool to mark these details or record notes about them. So let me go ahead and model one for you. I also want to point out to you that you can listen to this as you
From
read.
Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline.
So that's there for you. Anytime you see a word like this, it will define it for you. So squish, spongy, cushioned feeling when walking on a flexible surface. I already am seeing imagery. How is that for imagery for you, right? The rain here is different than the way it rains in Greenville. No sweet smell of honeysuckle, no soft squish of pine, no slip and slide through grass. Just Mama saying, stay inside today, it's raining, and me at the window. Nothing to do but watch the gray sidewalk grow darker. Watch the drop slide down the glass pane. Watch people below me move fast, heads bent. Okay, so that was the first stanza of this memoir, written in kind of poetic form, which is really neat. Right here, the way you annotate is really simple. So I'm going to annotate this. No soft squish of pine, no slip and slide through grass. And you'll see that as soon as I click over that and I highlight it, down here it gives me some examples. I can highlight, circle it, or underline it. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. And I have yellow picked. You can pick pink, green, or blue. And right here is where I will type my annotation. You know, I might say the author uses sensory imagery here to help the reader So I put an annotation there. If I want to write why I highlighted, circled, underlined, and I just push save and my annotation there, and I can always go back to it so that your teacher can see it, and so that when we start having discussions and you have to answer questions, you can always go right back to your annotations. So I want you to go through this and continue to use the annotation tool to look for words and phrases that help you create those mental images, like I did with this one. And that is your assignment for the day. And when you do that, you are done. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.